Ice Beam takes out the Mewtwo. We come in with Typhlosion and we incinerate down absolutely nothing. Once the tank a charge move from Typhlosion, the opponent is waiting out the timer. They bring in Stunfisk. I'm not entirely sure that is the counter you are looking for. Blast Burn coming through. Get wrecked. Bear Trap in the back. Is Reggie still? Is this Blast Burn gonna be enough to one-shot the big tin can? Well, you're gonna have to watch the video to find out. Holy crap, today there's going to be a short intro, just buckle up, enjoy the show. Shout out to Lorfor, apologies for butchering your name, I'm dyslexic, as you can tell I always make typos and spelling mistakes and I can't read shit. So we're going to go with Lorfor, but this trainer has submitted some absolute insane battles in the Great League and we're just going to jump straight into it because this is absolute carnage. Getting into game one, we lead Mewtwo into a Azumarill. Probably a neutral lead, let's not kid ourselves. We don't really see Mewtwo in the Great League as it is super bulky, but I highly doubt it wants to take a Side Strike. Probably nothing wants to take a neutral or super effective Side Strike. We draw a shield from the opponent. They are now firing back with an Ice Beam and respectively we are going to need to shield as Mewtwo probably can't tank a hit for shit. We overfarm beautifully and we go for the Side Strike. Is this Side Strike going to land? The Azu absolutely craps his pants and shield it up. We get off one more Side Strike. This one will definitely land. I'm expecting it to do big damage. The bulky Azu is now deep into the red. We are going to save our shield and get taken out. However, this is absolute farm town for Typhlosion. Typhlosion comes in, 2 incinerates. Down goes the Azu. What is the opponent going to come in with? We are about to find out. They waited out their timer, rightfully so, because this opponent is crapping themselves. Big Blast Burn coming through. High Bear Trap. Bye Bear Trap. Get fucking wrecked. In the back is the big tin can. They have no shields. This Blast Burn is going to land, but is Blast Burn enough to one-shot the bulky tin can? Yes, it is. Get fucking wrecked. And we're off to a 1-0 start. GG's and thanks for playing. Wow. That was very short and sweet, but Typhlosion going on an absolute tear-up. Hitmonchan is one of my favourite Pokemon, and hopefully it gets to see the battlefield in one of these battles. Moving on into the next battle, we leave Mewtwo into Roserade. Typing-wise, this is a positive matchup. However, Psycho Cuts don't do anything, and Mewtwo probably can't tank a hit. We tank the Weather Ball and non-stab Weather Ball. Near one-shots, we are firing back with a Side Strike. This will definitely one-shot, probably around a herd of 55 Roserade at a rough estimate. The opponent shits their pants, they shield it up. Typhlosion comes in, we sneak and incinerate. We are choosing to no-shield the Grass Knot, and that resisted Grass Knot did around 65%. Holy crap, this team is squishy. The opponent comes in with Golbat. They're already down one shield. Do they respect the Blast Burn? They do not. I think it was actually Crobat. It was straight in and straight out. So who actually knows? But either way, it got absolutely wrecked. In comes Galarian Stunfisk. This noob of an opponent doesn't even build up to the Earthquake, and Hitmonchan is going to absolute town. And yet again, that is a good game. GG's and thanks for playing. Once again, Shadow Typlosion proving to be an absolute monster. It was Crobat, not Golbat, but either way, one mutual Blast Burn absolutely obliterated that thing. Holy crap, Typlosion hits hard. Moving on into the next battle, lead Shadow Mewtwo into Kanto Ninetales, a pretty neutral matchup. The fire spins are chunking, the opponent makes a great swap, catching the Side Strike on Bastidon. Well, guess what, Mr. fucking Wallface? You might think you're the bringer of the Smackdown, but the only Smackdown you're receiving is the fist and the work of Hitmonchan. Bastidon is straight in and straight out, back out. Comes an Araquanid, and guess what, Araquanid? Eat one Thunder Punch. That does pretty decent damage, considering this thing is one of the bulkiest in the entire league. We're already at the second Thunder Punch. The opponent puts up a shield, and they are in a real mess. These Bug Bites are resisted due to our fighting type, and the opponent fires off a Bubble Beam. Hitmonchan shows no respect. We tank that on the chin. We get to one more Thunder Punch. This is going to do big damage or draw the opponent's final shield, and once again the opponent craps their pants and shield it up. They now make a switch back into the Kanto Ninetales, and we are sitting great. We have 2 shields, the opponent has none, and we have 2 of the most attack weighted mon in the league. This Ninetales is absolutely loaded. We shield up the first Weather Ball, they outpace us to the second. We are respectfully going to double shield. Side Strike will be taking out the Kanto Ninetales. We get to the Side Strike, we bank the move, switch out into Typhlosion. The opponent is staying in. They haven't thrown a charge move. Typhlosion is going to obliterate this Ninetales, even though it is resisted. You already know it's going to wreck. See you later, Ninetales. Back out comes the Spider. I'm not entirely sure why the opponent is staying in. They get to a Bubble Beam, but Bubble Beam is absolutely garbage. Typhlosion will tank it, and Blast Burn is going to be enough for the knockout. And once again, GG's and thanks for playing. The opponent there was running two of the bulkiest mon with Araquanid and Bastiodon, and my god, did them things get shredded. You absolutely love to see it. Moving on into the next battle. We lead Shadow Mewtwo into Sableye. Absolutely dreadful. We are going to instantly save switch into Hitmonchan. Once again, not a fantastic matchup. As counter is single resisted due to the Ghost Dark typing, we are going to fire for Thunder Punch. We do draw a shield from the opponent. The opponent has Overfire. We do resist Foul Play, but that would definitely KO Shadow Hitmonchan from this range. We shield up a return, a huge misplay from the opponent. You can see we're deep in the red. Foul Play would have been more than enough to knock out. So we actually get both shields from the opponent. We might have a glimmer of hope here. We can hopefully come in with Typhlosion, shield once, and incinerate farm down. We have one incinerate. The opponent switches out into the Walrus, and this is where you really wish you had the big Solar Beam. Solar Beam would obliterate. This is going to be an Ice here. We tank it on the chin. You can see we have Frustration as a secondary move, so we are going to have to fire off this Blast Burn. Blast Burn still hits super hard. Get fucking wrecked, Walrus. In the back is Registeel. Holy crap. Is the opponent going to catch? No, they are not. This Blast Burn, you've already seen in the video, absolutely obliterates the tin can. We go for an undercharge. That's a great play from us. We attempted to catch the charge move on Mewtwo, unsuccessful. We actually let it go. We're coming in with Mewtwo. Back out comes the Sableye. We're definitely going to have to shield this up. Side Strike will be enough to knock out Sableye. We shield up the Foul Play. We're at the Side Strike. Side Strike is resisted, but let's not kid ourselves. This low health Sableye has no chance of surviving. And Mewtwo will outpace the big tin can to the Side Strike, and we're going to pull off a very impressive dub, and we go for the no bubble flex. GG's and thanks for playing. Some really impressive high IQ plays there from Lorfor. I really like the undercharge and the attempted catch. I'm also a person that counts lock-ons, and this team is super glassy, so you need to be making these plays if you're going to run a team like this. Shout out Callum on Toast, who is the king of the squishy teams. Moving on into the final battle of the video. We lead Mewtwo into Metachan, a pretty decent lead. This Side Strike is going to do big neutral damage. The opponent puts up a shield. They are now over farming. Ice Punch will probably be enough to knock out. We are going to shield up, hoping not to get baited with a power-up punch, and brutally it is a power-up punch bait. Either way, we still outpace to the next Side Strike. Is Metachan going to be double shielding? Yes, they are. And once again, this is a power-up punch. There is no need to shield. However, this double boosted Metachan is going to be a huge problem. We come in with Hitmonchan. These double boosted counters have got us into the yellow. This power-up punch is going to do huge damage. Hitmonchan's now deep in the red. We undertap this Thunder Punch. Is Thunder Punch enough to KO Metachan? No, it is not. They survive and they counter us down. We are in a huge hole. Typhlosion is going to have to carry. One Incinerate should be enough to knock out, but you can see the counter damage has done huge damage. They come in with a Skunk Tank. You already know this Skunk Tank is going to get returned to his Pokeball. High Skunk Tank, bye Skunk Tank. What is in the back? In the back is a Spider. These Volts which are absolutely chunking. We catch the move on Mewtwo. Fantastic play. We need to survive one Volt Switch and make the Incinerate. Can we survive? No, we cannot. Absolutely devastating loss there, but a really great attempt there. We go 4-1 in this set. An absolute fantastic showcase of a Glass Cannon team. Huge shout out to Lorfor for the battle submission. If you like your battles also featured on the channel, link is in the description down below. If you're enjoying the content, smash that like button. If you're new, consider subscribing, and I will see you all in the next one.